Okay guys, here we are, road trip to Horsham with our good mate Damien Drednall from Drendall's Concreting. We look a bit like the Beverly Hillbillies here, the way we're stacked up, but we'll get there. Now, long story short, we're only doing Horsham. Plan was to do Simpson and Warrnambool, but I don't want to get too complicated. Simpson and Warrnambool cut all the interstate drivers because they had too many nominations, so was fairly pissed off there for a while, but we're going to go to Horsham so Sam can get a few laps in and see how the car's handling. So we've got a few other guys from South Aussie going there, but there's also been a lot pulled out because it's only going to be one race meeting. So let's get on the road and get going. You all ready, Sam? Doesn't talk much. And there we are, the big sponsor. Halfway there. I love a good windmill. Righto guys, here we are, Horsham Speedway, out in the middle of the sticks, probably about 14 k's north of Horsham, and we've got a good field of wingless today. I think there's about nearly 50, so should be a good night's racing. We were going to do a 3-round series, but the other 2 rounds they ended up cutting the interstate cars because they had too big a numbers, so I wasn't real happy with that, but it is what it is. So we thought we'd travel down here and do the Horsham round. Sam hadn't had a run for about 8 or 9 weeks, so he's itching to get out and give it a run. We've got a complete new setup, so we want to test it, see how things go. So track's probably nearly 100 metres bigger than Murray Bridge or something like that, so Sam's just down there changing the gearing at the moment. So we put our tallest gear set in. Those are the gear sets that you change over. And I don't know if we've gone tall enough yet, but it's the tallest one we've got. If she's revving too much, we'll hunt around the pits and see if we can have a lend of a set of gears. So anyway, that's what's happening in the pits here. Just pan around and show you what's happening.
G'day guys, Blue Ribbon Raceway, Horsham. Finally get to have a drive after about 9 weeks off, so looking forward to having a steer. Yeah, track looks reasonably good. Might go a bit slick, but it's still early. Probably going to put a fair bit more water in it. A little bit bigger than Murray Bridge, so not sure what to do with the gearing. Just going to leave it, I think, for the first one, and then probably change it. Yeah, see what happens.
One thing I hate is fucking YouTubers. I don't know. How you going, alright?
Yeah, not too bad. Rare footage there, he's actually working on his own car.
Alright, we've noticed that. Okay guys, here we go, hot laps. He just did there, and the back left hand wheel was wobbling a bit, so I don't know what's going on there. Okay, second time round. Should get a start this time. Bit worried about that back left, I don't know. Hope it's Okay guys, so a few adjustments. Actually did a good pass in that last race, but I didn't see it. He got the warning flag for having two wheels over the white line, so cutting the corner, so that's when he sort of got a bit cautious, and that other guy got back underneath him, so instead of cheating and cutting out, he calmed down a bit, but that back wheel was...
Well, if I didn't do it, I felt like we were going to make contact, so I just thought I'd stay out of his way and cheat. And we didn't have the gearing right, so I sort of backed off at the end. Revving going, like screaming going in the corner.
So we've just changed the gearing. We had a lend of some gearing off of Michael Pitcher over here. Again, Pitch just lends us everything. He's a great guy. So what else have we done? We've changed the shocker. We talked to the shock guy because that back right wheel was just bouncing. I don't know whether it's going to show up in the video or not. So we've changed, I think, to a softer shocker. So hopefully that'll stop it bouncing. What else have we done? We changed that spacing. We weren't too sure whether we had that back wheel completely using all the threads. So we put a little spacer in there, taking the back wheel out half an inch, which should give it a bit more grip, and that's about it. Okay, here we go. That sun's a bit of a pain in the butt. 3 back on the inside. Out in front of Sam, hopefully his back wheel's okay. Spun it out nicely to avoid the other guy. Hope we're alright. So all hands on deck, ended up bending the front beam, that one down there, and just sticking another one back on. And how good's this sport? Everyone coming to help, fantastic. So another learning curve for us. I think that might have been the guy that spun out in front of him, come to see what's happening. Pretty cool.
You guys done yet or what?
Wrong way, mate. It's not wrong. What are you doing? Fucking throwing a socket in your head, mate.
Got in a bit of a bingle. Bent another beam. Car spun out in front of me and I had nowhere to go, so I turned it around and then the car behind me cleaned me up. Just one of those things, I suppose. Not ideal, but we had a spare front beam and we've chucked it in. Had a few issues with the caliper. We think we've got it all sorted now. B main from P11. Yeah, going to be hard to do anything from there. So there's 2 B mains instead of a C. Top 2 from both go into the A main. So starting from P11 is going to be a tall ask. So just go out there and have fun, I suppose.
So all lined up for B main 2, starting out of 11, but there are 2 cars in front that are scratched, so that helps a little bit. Top 3 we just found out get through to the A main. We had a bit of a rush. First time we've changed the front end. Big thanks to Wayne Luckett, who's one of our sponsors on the front there, Murray Valley Sheds. Of course, Wayne and Tim Sinnett, also thanks Tim. Tim used to race a wingless, and they both came over to buy a boat and thought they'd come in and see what Sam's doing, and they were a great help. Couldn't have done it without them. So new front end, well not a new front end, but the spare front end we had, and yeah, we got it all done, so get out there and have a bit of fun now. Okay guys, 5 back on the inside, so second to last one on the back. Pace cars in. Having to go around the outside. That might have been us again. Okay guys, that's the happiest I've seen him after a crash. So yeah, it looks like he had a bit of speed then. I'll check the video later, but he said that's probably the best the car's felt. Was going a bit crazy there. I think what happened, you just hit the guy?
I got on the outside. Yeah, I think we were about 3 wide, and then there was a bit of sort of a cascade effect with the car in front, and just he knocked the guy mid-track, in the middle of the track, and then he come into me, and then I went into the wall, and I thought she was going to tip over. Felt like I hit it on a 45, like that's the hardest I've hit the wall.
We'll just go and check out the damage, guys. Yeah. It's not too bad. Broke a shocker, so that's the main thing that's happened here, but that looks like it can be fixed. It's just pulled out up there, so that's supposed to be in there, but I'm pretty sure we can get that fixed. Yeah. And it's still straight, but the Jacob's ladder, which is the one down here, that's snapped, so that's not too bad. Put another Jacob's ladder on. Come down in there. So yeah, that's just snapped off. Yeah. So that should give us a bit of confidence going into Murray Bridge in a couple of weeks' time. A few little things to fix, but not too bad.
Just need that little bit of open track so I can sort of, get a bit of a run. Every time there's bloody chaos in front of me.